Oakley dokley, neighborino. I don't know how this is gonna go. Thankfully, the game runs in a DOS box, which I've never had too much of a problem streaming. Like, sometimes I have to resize it or whatever, but for the most part, I usually don't have too many issues with DOSBox. Like, it'll usually let me just capture it as is or whatever, so hopefully it'll let me run it properly, or show it properly. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off and see if it'll let me show it. Okay, as of right now, no, but maybe that'll change. Ow, my ear. Why is it like crackling? Stop it. Bit to screen. There we go. As long as putting the game in full screen doesn't freak it out completely, we should be good. Special thanks to H.P. Lovecraft. The resolution on this is weird. Return to DOS. Whoa, it runs so smoothly already. Anyway, let's go ahead and start a new game then. Oh, I didn't know I would pick a character. That kind of looks like a woman. All of the gameplay that I've seen has been I assume this guy on the right. Like, I swear it's always a guy with orange hair. But I'm gonna pick her first since I always do these things in order, so.
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me. My Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft.
Okay then. Oh, I have to use the arrow keys. Ooh. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a pain in the butt to use. Ooh. I like the graphics and everything so far. The sound effects are pretty fun. The, how do I take it? Spacebar? It seems to have worked, I think. Do I have, like, an inventory? Actions, an oil lamp. Bite. Interesting. What a weird system. Okay. It's not like other games, though, where it says, like, hey, I can't do that. This is gonna take me a long time. Is there, like, a sprint, by the way? Let me see. Whoops. I accidentally closed my chat for some reason. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, no, she's pushing it. I didn't want to push it. Come on, lady, let's get out of here. This is scary for me. I don't have a weapon or anything. No! I didn't know that was in my way. Get the hell out of here, Losh. What a weird game, dude. Take that beat. How do I use it, though? I mean, I don't have any arrows, though, do I? No, I do not. I'm nervous, dude. This game just throws you right in. Oh! I thought she was gonna go through it. Oh, I don't trust that floorboard at all. How do I check these, by the way? Open/search. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so whatever action you pick is what you're stuck on until you change it again. Okay, it won't let me open or search the cabinet there. Dude, this is creepy. This feels kind of Resident Evil, but like... Ah! No. Nope. The end. Dude, I knew I couldn't trust that floorboard. I knew it. Dude, that was a sick game over screen, though. I don't know what to do here. So is this kind of like a... Is this like a thing where it's all just like continuous? Everything's just constantly chasing you, and you have to figure out what to do? Because that's gonna hurt my brain. Take that B. Or won't it let me search it? Oh, you have to hold it. Ooh, yes, sir. But I don't have ammo for it, do I? Please give me money. A book. Nothing important. Read. What does this say?
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban. Hesperides Publications.
Then Perseus came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
I dig this game. Yeah, I have no ammo. Oh, run!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I thought it was gonna be insta-kill, but... Oh, I'm dead as hell, dude. I can't move.
Oh. 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 Oh.
It doesn't do very much damage, though.
Oh.
I'm screwed. There's no way. Why does this thing do, like, no damage to me, though? I'm surprised. I honestly thought it would just be insta-kill. You feel weak. Why, thank you, game. The sprint in this game is so hard to get going. Whoa, what is this? Dude, that's sick. This game is cool. The end. I love this death screen. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Wait, what? Why is it like...
And that fate, that
Whoa!
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me. Initial surprise and distress
I accidentally skipped all this.
I considered the news. It seemed clear that Derceto had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind.
What's Derceto? Anyway, yeah, I accidentally skipped all this. Because I pressed space because I thought that would take me to the next thing. The goddess of first... Oh my god, dude, this is sick. I love this game. Holy. Already. Anyway, yeah, I pressed space thinking that it would take me to the next page, or to the next sequence or whatever, but no, there's more to this letter, but I accidentally pressed space, which just skipped it, essentially. So
That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library door, the ancient upstairs clock, all those occult books that my uncle could not resist reading in spite of his fragile nerves. Fate had pointed its finger. Desetto had trapped its prey. Mr. McCarthy, the family lawyer, suggested selling the old house. I immediately opposed the idea. My duty is clear. I must go to Desetto. I tremble at the thought of those dark corridors, those brooding portraits. Yet I am convinced that Uncle Jeremy left a note, a letter of some kind explaining his fateful decision. I remember his voice saying, "Look at the piano, Emily. Look harder. Maybe the secret drawer will yield up an explanation. I have the feeling things will not be so simple. Life is a mystery containing more mysteries. Jeremy taught me that much. Now is the time to confront the mysteries. Desetto is waiting for me. I pray that my fear is nothing more than the fruit of my imagination. Nothing will ever persuade me that my uncle was insane. But why did he, according to the police report, block the loft window with the old wardrobe?"
dude, I love this. Oh my god, this is so good. Because if you pay attention to this, first off, especially if you've died, if you read all this, which I wanted to, I didn't mean to not. But if I had, maybe I would have understood, maybe even first time round. First off, I gotta block the window with the wardrobe. So that's good to know. Secondly, I need to check the piano. And also, Desetto, like I said, is the goddess of like the ocean, I guess, or the fish or something. But he, I guess, named his house after it, which is interesting. But this is so Lovecraftian, and I've always loved. Not that I know too much about Lovecraftian stuff. I just know that it's kind of like hyperbolic, grotesque monsters, and a lot of the times they're oversized and massive and stuff. And I love the idea of like a giant Cthulhu, like a massive Cthulhu, like as big as the ocean. It's just buried under there, and you don't know that it's there. Oh my god. Yeah, this is so sick so far with the story, at least. I don't know about the gameplay, but the everything else about it just is so cool to me. All right. Yeah, the sprint doesn't work sometimes. It's so picky. Push. It's right there good? I'm gonna say that it is. Nothing here. I mean, this is the piano, is it not? Oh! You find the letter. There we go.
They are coming! I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Desetto is the prey of evil. The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps. Some may understand what I have done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
I love this. This is so good. Why is my screen black? Hello? What is happening? Why is my screen black? I can't see anything. Is something happening? I think it is. But I don't know what. Hello. My screen is just completely pitch black right now. Oh! Oh! Ah! Dude, where did you come from? Dude, why did my screen go black? Oh, maybe he came up through the floorboards. Anyway, throw. How do I, like, put it away, though? Oh my god, can she punch people? Dude, that's amazing. Am I allowed to beat these dudes up? Monet! This game is scary, dude. Take that B. Let me search. Can I open this? Nothing important. What about this? She got them Botox lips. Nah, I'm Mooner. Ooh, no, okay, yes, please. You do not wish Lady could punch you. Incorrect. Dude, what's that smell? Leia, do you smell that? Anything else in here? I think that's it, right? Yeah. Can I open this door? Please don't be a monster right here. Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't trust this, actually. Okay, never mind. Oh, crap. Oh, frick. Run, dude. Son of a gun. Run, lady, you got a zombie kid chasing after you, or whatever that's supposed to be. Ooh, a first aid kit, sweet. No water. Oh, poop. What is that? Why is it not moving? Oh! Okay. Has there been anywhere that I would need an oil can? Not that I can think of. Can I use it on the lamp is full. This lamp is off. Well, how do I turn it on? You have no oil. I just used oil. Okay, so they're not scared of the lamp then. Dude, what do I do? I'm terrified. I'm terrifier. Can I like beat them up or walk past them or what? Should I just go back in here? What? Ah! Oh, dude, I'm effed. Whoa! What? Oh, they hit each other, I think? What good does a flask do me? Is that supposed to heal me? You feel better. Huh. Dude, once this little duck guy gets you in his sights, you're just fricked. Like, you can't move from that guy. I might need to look up a walkthrough, because I really don't... Oh. Because I really don't know what to do. Why is this walkthrough so poorly rated? Alright, let me see. Oh, interesting. Yeah, shut up. Apparently, both characters are, like, identical. Like, they have, like, the same story, the same controls, everything. The only difference is how the character looks. It's basically just picking a skin. But, like I said, I've always seen the redhead guy be in all the games and everything. So apparently, he's sort of the more canon character to pick. So that's why. Because he continues to be on in the series, and she doesn't. I don't have a... What are you talking about? I don't have a number next to my character. It says, note the number next to your character. It will be 20 when you start the game. This is your energy. You will die if it reaches 0. Whoa. What is this? Am I gonna be having a sword fight later? Dude, look at that. Holy crap. Dude, they're like spoiling the whole game. I'm looking at the walkthrough to see what's play woman then. Nah, racist. So unique and pretty. I mean, a lot of games look like this. Specifically the older ones, of course. Uh... Hey, hey. Hmm. Wait, what? Interesting. So it's actually pretty recommended to just beat the hell out of the zombies.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day. When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail, probably. Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
What? Okay. Wait, is the cutscene the same? Looks like it is. Alright. Firstly, go ahead and block this window. Push. Cool. Alright. How do you save? Okay. Take that, B. What did this... something about... Something about taking, An old Indian cover. What was that? I don't know. Take this. It seems to be... Bonk. It seems to be that, because the guide says if you read that book, stretch. It seems to be that guide says, or the guide says that if you read that book on the bookshelf, it basically says, because it says, I read it earlier. It said something about making your shield really shiny until it glimmers in the light, making it reflective like a mirror. So I'm guessing I need a bright light for a certain enemy or something. This game makes me nervous. Okay, so there's the 20 next to my dude spinning. And basically, another thing the guide says is you have 20 HP to start with, but you can have infinite HP, basically. Not like with a glitch or anything, but like but like if you find a med kit, you can go ahead and use it and it'll give you, whatever, however much HP. Because you don't start with full HP, you just start with 20. And you can keep adding on to it until, I guess, you've used all the health items in the game. Is what it sounds like. I still wish I could get the timing of the sprint right. Because I don't, like, no matter how many times I double tap to sprint. I still don't feel like I have it down. Yeah, no matter how many times I do it, I can't get it right. I thought it was like super fast, but even when I do it super fast, sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes even when I do it super fast, it's not right, so... I don't know, I guess just keep pressing it as fast as I can and hopefully it'll work. Because apparently, there's certain, like... There's certain corridors or areas in this game where you have to sprint or else you die, so... What was in this? Anything? No, nothing useful, right? The lamp is full. And by full, I mean it's at 50. let me just... Okay, so up and down are both kick. Okay. Ooh. Didn't mean to put the take that son of a gun. I didn't mean to push the chair on the way of the door. That's funny. There's nothing in this, is there? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Put up your dukes, good sir. I should have saved, just so I wouldn't lose any HP. Oh, did I kill him? Aha! Whoa! Look at that, he like explodes. Oh, I lost 3 HP during that. Let me save. Just in case. Oh, how do I close the door? Hold on. I gotta see how to close this door, because apparently you can close it, and the zombie can't get in here. But how do I close it? Oh, push maybe? Is it push? Close. There we go. Okay. Aha! Frick you, jerk. What? You can even see his pixels trying to get through the door. Nothing in this little makeup desk, I guess. Okay, I need to save now. Again. Where was it that they explained how to use the gun? I could have sworn it was this part. I could have sworn on my life. I could have sworn they explained how to use the rifle. I could be wrong. I don't want to waste my ammo, but I think you... Oh, I can drop this, by the way. I think... Oh, I can also throw it this way. Sheet. Woo! Anyway. He didn't even throw it anywhere. He just dropped it straight on the ground. So I think I have to press up or left to fire it. I think. Crap. I mean, you can see the zombie struggling over there. Anyway, I think the bird thing will come through that window if I wait long enough. And I have to fight it regardless, so... He looks so creepy from this angle. But according to the walkthrough, once you enter the bedroom, you should have a minute before the bird thing comes in. Might as well go ahead and save it, just in case. I'm so nervous. Oh! Why is he not firing it? I thought, yeah, it's up. So why is he not... I'm confused. What makes him fire it? Does it just take like a really... You just have to be like super prepared? Or does it prefer you to alternate? I'm confused. Because I'm pressing the buttons and it's like sometimes he wants to fire it, but sometimes he doesn't. Does he get scared or... Fire, dude! Why is he not firing? I'm so lost. So apparently my keyboard is glitched or something. Okay. I like broke my up and down arrows or something. I'm hitting them so much. Or maybe it's my, maybe it's my spacebar that's freaked out? I don't know, but something's definitely glitched or something. Like one of my keys is stuck, maybe? Or maybe there's just a glitch with the game. Hold on, let me restart it, because there's something going on here. I don't know. Weird. Like some of my key presses aren't working properly or something. I think it's dead. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It's like some of my buttons weren't doing anything. Did I do open? Yeah. What's with this, Okay, nothing on this. Anything in the drawers? It's locked. Is that the vase that it's talking about? This little thing over here? No, surely not. There's nothing in this, is there? No. What vase is it talking about? Is it something... No, this is the bathroom. What vase? Talk about something out here? I don't see a vase. Dude, what vase is the guy talking about? How much HP does that give me? Like 5 more or something? 10? Yeah, 10 more, so I'm at 27 now. Nice. Hold on, I need to pee. No, nay. I literally said I was going to pee. Anyway, okay, so what vase are they talking about? Grab the vase on the left side of the bed. On the left side of the bed? What are you talking about? Oh, this small little thing? How do I pick it up, though? Oh, take. Okay. It'd be funny if you could throw it out the window and lose it forever. Anyway. Shake. Take that key. Is that what I need for the dresser? I reckon. A small mirror. Okay, so I guess I just get the one thing. Take the 2 small mirrors. Oh, it gave me 2. Interesting. Anyway, okay. Oh, I didn't know those stayed in my inventory. Go ahead and drop this because I don't need it. And go ahead and drop this because I don't need it. The zombie got inside somehow. Now he's trying to get to me from in there. That's so silly. Anyway, cool. All right. So I was right about the mirror thing, basically. Well, let me save just in case. Anyway. Just turn that off, so I don't have to listen to that constantly. It's handy that you can turn them off really quickly. Whoops, I didn't mean to. Ah! I like how whenever they get murdered, there's like a lightning sound. I mean a thunder sound. Why did I say a lightning sound? Anyway. You're not allowed in there. Go ahead and save again, just in case. make sure not to touch the armor. That guy's still there. Oh, nice. Can I go ahead and reload right now? Or will that won't, like, waste it or anything, will it? Use them to reload your rifle. Okay. Okay, the rifle is reloaded. Cool. Do I need to take that? Oh, I do need to take the gramophone. Okay. Interesting. Ugh. Hello, ghost person. That kind of looks like Emily, actually. She's got, like, the same hair. Take that matchbox, baby. Cool. Okay. I wonder how long this game is. Are these like... Oh, these are just books. Or, not books, but... We're like... I'm already like... a tenth of the way through. Something like that. Maybe not a fifth. But, you know, I'm like a small fraction of the way through already. Cool. Okay, Whoa. Am I supposed to go this way? Now leave the room, go back to the lobby, and go to the passage left. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm not supposed to go that way yet, necessarily. No! I didn't mean to go upstairs. The way he walks. Oh, his face. Don't go up the stairs again, please. Cool. Okay, so... I mean, I'm curious, though. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do it. Inventory, I mean.
Diary of Jeremy Hartwood.
Alright, I'm gonna read this, and then I'm just gonna load my save so I don't have to fight this thing. Because apparently this is literally the only thing of interest in this room. And otherwise you just have to fight the bird and try and kill it, which can be a pain in the butt, but I do want to hear this, so.
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently. Never have dreams so haunted my every waking moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions. Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin? September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research. Derceto is a storehouse of treasures. Was my father right, after all? January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925. The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace, but this time he approached me. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice, and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must. Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward. I drew the symbol on the floor. He can no longer go there. I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom. I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that. March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly? March 30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Waits. The butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood. March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The dark man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No, what words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The dark man wants something else. He seeks a body. His avid servants are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny. A curse is on Derceto. From the foundations to the very rooftop. I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near. I can feel it. I have taken the decision to... May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
This is it's so funny. Me and Mooney and my best friend were watching movies the other day, and all of the movies had a connecting point. And now this, I just finished the Stoff series about a house that's from hell, and now I'm playing another game about a house that's haunted, and it's just so convenient. Okay, it's doing that thing again. Don't know why. But yeah, it's another haunted... Oh, crap. I hope the bird doesn't come through there. Anyway, yeah, another haunted house. But I really dig this game. I like this story a lot so far. Oh, get out, get out. That's true. At least it's not a molestation house yet. This room is alone in the dark. Let me save my game just in case. Okay. Wait, what? I thought they said to search that. Search the night table. Okay. Where's the night table? Oh, you mean this thing. Sweet. Hoping I can walk out of here without having to use the lamp again. I don't think I'll be able to, though. Nope. There we go. Alrighty then. Oh, it's still got 49 in it. Sweet. Now I need to go back whence I came. I need to drop this. And I need to drop this. There's no room. Me, better. Is there anything else that I don't need? I don't think so. Alright, let me see what this book is about.
A Brightness from Afar, by Lord Boleskine, an account of his celebrated voyage to New England, 1824, Alistair Publications, Cambridge.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness.
What? Following the swim of dreams. Oh, interesting. Is this like an incest family or something?
Upon the promise of a few coins, a child is undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms.
This is hurting my brain. Hold on. I gotta reread all this again. I don't really...
One admits to being somewhat flabbergasted. The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars normally invisible to the naked eye were clearly visible, glittering indeed with a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations one perceived in utter clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration. The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars. Tomorrow night, one will at last see Halley's comet in all its brilliance. The youngster will carry torches, despite one's developed sense of direction. Honed by years of travel, one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided. The drawings will, one is convinced, set light to the souls of men. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
So... I don't really know what it means. You're wrong, Mooney. Anyway, I could be wrong, but it kind of sounds like some travelers came to this town or island or whatever this place is. Not necessarily the place that I am, but the place in the story. So they went to wherever it is in the story, and I guess it's like a custom for people to check out a certain area in this area, a certain place in this area, and maybe like a specific building or something. And even the ones who live there get lost somehow. And I guess a cross showed up someday and nobody's been able to explain it. I don't know. I'm lost too, Lily. I wasn't listening to your coworker and I'm lost. I listened to the whole thing, so I don't know. Is there like a name to this story?
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine, an account of his celebrated voyage to New England.
So yeah, it's basically somebody voyaged to New England and saw some weird, creepy stuff. Anyway, since they're speaking fancy English, only makes sense you do too. I ain't one of them newfangled intelligent folks, so I can't do that. Where do I go next? Oh. Okay. All that for this. Let me just save just in case. Jake! Bunk. Get fricked, buddy. Do I need the statue again, or can I leave it? Okay, leave the statue there. True, you from the south? Yes, ma'am. You're not wrong. Let's go. Do I go through this one? This is like a kitchen area. Am I supposed to be in here? Yes. Grab the pot of soup in the chimney. Okay, so I should take this. It's not. You find a pot of soup. Can I look at it? No. Dang. Basically, it's filled with human flesh, so that's fun. Now what? Oh, this one. Let me break it down for you, Mark. Alright. A key. Oh, right there, I see it. I'm looking at the guide for this game. I wish I didn't have to use a guide for all these games, but this game in particular is rough. You feel better. Why, thank you, game. There's definitely room, brother. Get your hell out of here, Losh. I like how it's just floating there now. No water. Let me save again. Dun dun dun. Oh crap. On guard. Wait, is he dead already? Oh, hell yeah, that was easy. Sweet. Where's my others? You filled the jug. A box of shoes. Oh, nice! Dude. You know how this says a box of shoes? It's not a box of shoes. This. Drop it. So I don't need it. There's room, brother. Nice. Glock in a box, baby. That's what I'm saying. Lily gets it. Alright. Now what? Let me save again. Can I, like, equip it? No. Crap. How do I put it on the table? What do you mean there's no room? It says to put it on the table. Go to the table and put the pot of soup on it. I'm trying to, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, have yourself a seat, buddy. That's what I thought. Nothing importante. Alright, I need to save again. Just in case. Wait, it's only temporary? Oh, there we go. I hope I didn't lose too much HP. 37? I don't know. I don't remember how much I had. A record? Do I need it? Hell yeah, brother. Alright, that's enough of that. Why is it still going?
Memories by Alistair Boleskine. Printed in London, A. Machin, editor, 1833.
It was during a conversation with G that one first heard of the New England fishing village of I. The area was apparently the ideal place from which to witness unusual phenomena in space. The quality of the air, along with the conjunction of several favorable factors, made one impatient to get started. Having gleaned what information one could from the British Museum, one set off with all haste. One's work on space and comets in particular had met with a warm response, and one thought it judicious to include several original sketches of the phenomenon, sketches which one felt were sure to arouse a great deal of keen interest in the scientific circles of 1834. One refers naturally to the passage of Halley's comet.
Editor's note. Lord Boleskine's memoirs end at this point. Who knows what extraordinary contributions he might still have made had he not succumbed during his visit to New England to dementia, followed by an early death in St. Andrew's Hospital.
I liked the song, the one that's playing right now. I want it to stop. I've heard enough of it. I don't know if it'll stop playing though. I'm hoping it will. No, it won't. I don't want to listen to it anymore. You're a vibe, Lily. Oh! I just cracked my arm. Or my elbow? Question mark? Oh, is it done now? I think. I hope. Let me save, because this is apparently very death-filled. Cool. Now, what about the other one? Where was I supposed to get arrows? You never mentioned finding arrows, dude. What statue? Apparently I'm supposed to go into a statue room. I need arrows for this room. And apparently I'm supposed to have arrows from somewhere else. Is it this little dark area here that I'm supposed to go in? No, that's the stairs. Is it this room? Aha. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice-oo. I did it. Cool. Now I have to go fight a painting. That's false, Lily. You're the vibe. Spiders for dinner? Yeah, I'm just supposed to know that I need to go into a hyper-specific room, find a statue, search the statue, find arrows from the statue, go back to the room where I was, pull out my bow and arrow, and then shoot a painting. Yep. Of course you're supposed to know that. Why wouldn't you? Who doesn't know that, bro? I can't be smarter, I'm stupid. Unlike you, that's what I'm saying. Alright, now let me save again, just in case. An arrow, an arrow, an arrow. Where is this painting you speak of? Yeah, clearly that's just a me thing. I'm telling you, I'm stupid. Okay. So right around here should be the safe spot. Oh, I got him, I think. Or hit. Dude, it really does not want to let me sprint at all. Like, it does not want me to sprint. Anyway, let's see. Once that painting has been dealt with, you no longer need the bow or any arrows. So, you literally only needed the bow and arrow for one painting, and that was it. Although, I suppose technically I could save the bow and arrow and use it against a different type of enemy. It's not entirely useless. I don't know why the guide makes it sound like you can't use it against something else. Surely it does damage. Now they got Barton! Anyway. I'm getting there. I'm like halfway through the game now. What time is it? 2? How long have I been playing this? Almost 2 hours. To be fair, some of that has been listening to the lore. So, I might be able to beat this today, but maybe not. Okay, so firstly, I need this book. Why is it focusing on the window?
The Creatures of Night by Hubertus the Bald. Translated
The
from Latin
Bald.
by his brother in prayer, Fratre Johann Marcus.
Oh no, my phone is having a stroke. Are you Southern, Lily? I would have never thought.
Of monstrosity. You who read me know that night engenders monsters, and that night creatures exist. The accursed book of Abdul al-Hazred is clear on this matter. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Unhappy he who knows that book. Unhappy he whose eyes alight upon that foulest of texts. Unhappy he who implores the standing stones, for he will free the powers of darkness.
Yes, Mooney. My gosh, I have never been to Texas in my life, and I can tell you Texas barbecue is worth it. Because I love barbecue so much. And in North Carolina is another barbecue state. A lot of people don't seem to know that, but yeah, North Carolina is a very barbecue state. And it's so good here, and I can only imagine how good it is in Texas. Yeah, it can't be like a chain place or like an overhyped like tourist trap or something. It has to be like genuinely good barbecue. But if you find genuinely good barbecue, it's so good. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. My mouth is watering from how good barbecue is.
Of the pit.
Well,
Stagnant waters are like the memory of men. Beneath the surface calm, clawed beasts await, and are known to initiates as the deep ones.
okay, so growing up in let me just clarify this. Growing up in North Carolina, we have always called barbecue barbecue. We don't call pulled pork. We call it barbecue. With like a barbecued chicken, you will say that. You'll say a barbecued chicken. A lot of people say that barbecue encompasses the entirety of anything that has been barbecued, such as chicken, such as pork, such as ribs, etc. But for me, barbecue always just means pulled pork. So when you hear me say barbecue's so good, I mean pulled pork, like a barbecue sandwich. Oh my god! But if you're someone who thinks barbecue means like brisket or like pig or something, no, not to me. That's like a different thing. I need to have more brisket. I've only had brisket like once or twice, and it's really good the times that I've had it. That's hot, Mooney. Yeah, for me, barbecue is specifically pulled pork. So if you say, let's go get barbecue, I'm gonna take you to a restaurant that serves like pulled pork or whatever. Brisket's really good. It's very rich. It's like fatty and savory and salty. It's kind of like eating ribs, but better. Don't dream about it, make it. Have them make it for you again, or learn how to make it yourself. So worth it. I need to learn how to barbecue. Well, I also don't have any. All I have is a grill and a stove, but I don't have a smoker. Yeah, me neither. I literally only have a very basic, cheap-ish grill and the oven and the stove, basically. But still.
Awaiting his prey, the Deep One seizes him and drags him down to the abyss, where Dagon, the cruel god, swims and reveres him whose name may not be pronounced. Of libraries, unhappy he who frees the prowler, unhappy he who meets the prowler erring among the books. He generates the vagabond that comes from other spheres. He believes the vagabond does not exist.
I have no idea what this means, bro.
He will feel the embrace of death, for in the eyes of the vagabond, books are no more than dreams, stone no more than wind. The vagabond knows how to take the breath of the reckless. Of strife, he who speaks does not know, and believes he is able to kill the creatures of the night. Folly. Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy.
What happened? Why'd he stop speaking? He who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. But he
who prowls among
Oh, there it
books
goes.
will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. But he who believes he knows nothing. He who knows says nothing. Of death. There are domains more terrible than death. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Each creature is conjured up and is not dead, but returns to the origins. A monster, a science. Steel kills the vagabond who never dies. Translator's note. Here ends the manuscript of Hubertus, who died in the library of the convent of Teruella in the year of our Lord 1666. Requiescat in pace.
I assume that basically just means rest in peace. The year of our Lord is 1666? I think not, my brother. Alright. I'm learning so much today. Yeah, Mooney's one of them Well, she's British, but she lives in Africa. Okay. Is it like here? Yeah, okay. Let me save again. And I need to go use the bathroom again. Yeah, Mooney, I drink a lot of water. In case y'all didn't know. Mom! Boo, it scared me. Anyway, yeah, in case y'all didn't know, I'm a water addict. I feel like that should be apparent. Like, you can hear me. Hold on. You should be able to hear that. So, that's me absorbing a ton of water every time. This next room sounds scary. So basically, I have to run upstairs, open a secret passage, or I have to put my lamp on the floor first. What do you mean abandon us to pee? I can't take my microphone with me. I got a big old fat microphone. Mom is talking like this game is talking. She's confusing me. I mean, they're confusing me. My bad, gangster. Crap. Dude, where am I supposed to... Where am I supposed to put it? Key me. Are you talking about the, You're not talking about the crumble cookie ripoff thing, are you? The King Crumb? The big ones? Chunky chippers. The fake Chips Ahoy? I mean, I like as long as they're not the soft kind. I hate soft-baked chips. I mean, chips. I hate soft-baked cookies unless they're, like, actual fresh cookies. But, like, the like, prepackaged kind, like the Chips Ahoys that are in the red one, ugh, I hate them. They're disgusting. The ones in the blue ones, the crunchy ones, those are good. I mean, I'll go try them at some point. Maybe not today, but... Wait, Lily, you have an actual thing. No, okay. I was about to say, you have an actual, like, profile picture and everything. Do you do anything on YouTube? But the red are the best? No, thank you. I hate the red ones. I don't like soft-baked chips. They taste weird. They taste... I don't know. They just taste weird to me. And the texture is fine, I guess. It's reminiscent of, like, fresh cookies. But someone needs to get banned. You're not banning Lily, I can tell you that much. I would make you mod, but you're definitely not banning. You're definitely not banning Lily. Go to the upper left passage until you can't go any further. Oh, interesting. So I'm not supposed to, the blue are very good. I very much prefer the crunchy ones. And for some reason, the chocolate chips taste better than the crunchy ones, too. I've never understood that. But for some reason, to me, the chocolate in the blue ones just taste better somehow. If they tasted better than the soft ones, I probably wouldn't mind them as much, but for some reason, they taste... Oh, crap. I meant to put it down. Dude, that guy is fat. Look at that guy. Oh, right there. Okay. Okay, now what do I do in here? Freaking freak. Make some cookies for your dad. I want some cookies. I always want cookies. Okay, so I basically just need a talisman and a dagger in here. This thing, I guess? Yes. Wait, no, I'm actually curious. I can't take the books now?
The Sacrificial Dagger, Otto Stern, Lumina Books.
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion.
That's false, Mom. You literally said that you liked oatmeal raisin before. Anyway, I have never heard this word before. Propitiating. The act of appeasing a god, spirit, or person. So basically just offering something to make the god happy or whatever. You know, back when I first started streaming, I actually tried to ban myself. It doesn't let you, but... Oh, speaking of, by the way, it's convenient. You know how I stream Fortnite on Fridays? On Twitch? So, I started streaming in July or June? June or July of 2018. Incorrect, Mooney. Loudest buzzer noise. Anyway, yeah, I started streaming in like June or July, I think, of 2018, and I got affiliate way faster than I remember getting affiliate. Yeah, chocolate covered raisins are very good, but I got affiliate in October of 2018, which is wild to me. I don't remember getting affiliate that fast. That means I got 50 followers and concurrent viewers and everything within like 4 or 5 months or something. No, like 3 or 4 months even. That's like wild. I don't remember that happening at all. I swear on my life it took me like a year to get affiliate. I could have sworn, dude. But regardless, for some reason my Twitch is telling me that I got affiliate in... Oh, maybe I... No, because I had a different Discord. Surely I didn't put it in my new one, though. So, yeah, my first stream ever was June 25th of 2018. And according to my Twitch, it's telling me that I got affiliate on October 24th of 2018. So this Friday is the 24th. So my 7-year affiliate anniversary is on this Friday, supposedly. Which is really convenient because I stream on Twitch on Fridays. So that works out. But yeah, 7 freaking years of affiliate on Twitch this Friday is wild.
The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement. It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, cf. Manzetti stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual. My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham. He introduced me to the rite of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs. The god being adored is known as the vagabond. Here, the dagger's role which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential. The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god, for whom he acts as a go-between. The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice. The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times, on night when the moon is full, in water that has been distilled 100 times, will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration. The priest will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures the sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance.
Into a divine France.
The Book of Yael, Signs of Stone, Eucharistic Rituals of Forbidden Cults. Texts collated by Monsignor Vacher, legate in the Curia of the Vatican.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones. These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them. What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath?
What?
It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He who goes in shadows protect themselves with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects. For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods, engraved in Manar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch. The sinful practices of those who fall into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair, and are a mortal danger to the soul. Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason drops its guard. Man is easily tempted into perversion. It is why we must forever remain alert and renounce Satan with each breath we take. His ways are infinite in number.
Infinite in ye number.
Juan Luis Jorge, De Biblioteca, Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts. Archaeos Publications, 1919, Stafford.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafar Fatang. The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces.
This guy's voice. sounds super familiar. I swear. I swear it sounds like somebody from Resident Evil. Who am I thinking of, though? Somebody with a Spanish accent, obviously. It's not Krauser. I think it's Sadler. His voice reminds me of Sadler.
I will go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is in itself a perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to attacks of demented hysteria, not unlike those described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits.
Anything for me to be able to associate anything with Resident Evil, by the way, obviously.
I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon, and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence. Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azib's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon. Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Other examples of books whose evil can be unleashed by any thoughtless reader are von Jutz's von Unersprechlichen Kulten and the abominable De Vermis Mysteries by Ludwig Prien, whose sordid death should be a lesson to all those tempted by a study of the occult.
Ludwig Prien. Nomine invocatoris si non sanctificatus es cave. De vermis mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et
I was kind of hoping I would be able to find out the voice actors for this. Because this guy really sounds like, why is that a screenshot of Resident Evil? Anyway, yeah, frick. Oh, but yeah, I was just gonna say I was trying to find Sweet Dreams, Mom. I was trying to find the freaking voice actors to see if I. Oh, that's the book that kills you. Anyway, because yeah, there's a book that can kill you. I didn't know it was that one though. It makes sense why it's not translated. But yes, I was gonna say, because that guy really sounds like Sadler to me. Oops. Where are you, son of a gun? Attack him, brother. There we go. Cool. Nice. Okay. So I'm definitely not going to finish this day like I thought I might, but... How much, I use 6 whole freaking... oil? I think I can survive having used 7. I hope so, anyway. What? Is it not that one? Is it this one? I don't have any other keys, though. The key you found in the kitchen earlier. Yeah, that should be this gray one. Because that's the one that was hanging on the wall. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So there's nothing necessary in here entirely. Now, the shelf next to the barrels. This one? Oops.
The trial of Captain Preggst. As reported by his faithful companion Elisha Smith, known amongst his fraternity by the awful name of Captain Ellie Hell. Transcribed from the log found aboard the wreck of the frigate Astarte by H. Hartwood.
Wait, that's my uncle's name is something Hartwood. Jeremy Hartwood.
By all the devils! Roared Preggst, glaring at William, the judge. Curse it, Will! It'll take much more than every cannon in the blasted navy to make me change me mind. You're the greatest blackguard that ever joined our fraternity. Am I not Preggst, captain of the Astarte, and bloodiest villain in all the seven seas? Bloody Ezek, they call me. And you think I'll tell you where I hid my treasure? The tribunal of the Corsairs' fraternity murmured at this. Preggst was indeed all he claimed. The judge, One-Eyed William, slammed his fist on the table, and silence was restored. Shut your mouth, Preggst!
Shut your mouth, Preggst!
You didn't pay the fraternity its rightful share, and that means only one thing. You'll hang by the neck from a yardarm, you scurvy cur!
Is a yardarm like what they would call where you would hang the noose from?
Here's the rope twisted by Satan himself. You threaten me, Will. Many a man better than yourself has lived to regret holding a cutlass in my face. You'll be begging for mercy, mark my words. That shook One-Eyed William, and no mistake. Danny waved his hook in the air and shouted, Preggst was always a loudmouth. The law says we hang him. The jurors took up the cry, Hang him! It was Preggst's turn to slam his fist on the table. He threw back his head and roared with laughter. You fools! You want to kill what will never die? Try it! Once more, the assembled Corsairs murmured. There was unease in the air. They remembered what happened to Chuck, the gizzard slitter, the man who opened his mouth once too often. It was night, and a bitter wind whipped the New England coast. Snug inside the Dead Horse Inn, one of the Astarte's men was talking. His name was Chuck, and his subject was black magic. He told stories of human sacrifices, voodoo rites, and zombies. He told a tale of a time when their luck was down and they were holed up in a Florida swamp. Preggst went missing. When he returned, he shouted, "'Tis the devil that guides us now, me hearties!" Whether that was true or not, the Astarte began taking loot after juicy loot. The favorite song of the Astarte's men, Crash the Bones, was replaced by a new one. A skull, go to port sabre, to starboard. Pass over that will, and with death you'll deal. If you cut a rope, cut the right, I hope,
or then, I don't mind, the death you will find." The next day, as you may have guessed, Chuck's body was found with a dagger plunged between his shoulder blades. Chuck's face was fixed in a ghastly grin. Molten lead had been poured down his throat. Whatever way things happened next, and I don't have the details, Prext was with us again, and we set sail for Florida. We anchored the frigate not far from New Orleans. Taking a few trusted companions with him, Prext set off into the swamp. They carried large wooden chests with them. 2 days later, we heard shots being fired and screams. Prext arrived soon after that and claimed they'd been attacked by alligators. He alone managed to escape with his life. He went on to say that the time had come to share out the spoils of our many loots. I was given command of the Astarte, while Prext handed 3 chests over to the crew. The chests were full of gold and precious gemstones. The rum flowed that night, and the stars shone bright. All at once, I noticed a tall man dressed in black. Prext introduced him to me. "Here's a hearty mate. You can call him Keith. Many a tale he could tell." Prext laughed loudly and held up a roll of parchment. "And his hideout, none better." The parchment fell to the ground, partly unrolling. I noticed what seemed to be a map of underground tunnels, a veritable maze of caverns. Prext continued, "I'm giving up the pirate's life. The Astarte is in your hands now, my lad. She's a fine ship, and my reputation goes with her. Should any man call me coward, then break his head for me. I'm leaving you only because I found a treasure more precious than the purest of gold." Keith spoke to him then. "It is midnight. They are ready, and we must go." The stranger turned his cold eyes on me and said in a soft, chilling voice, "Sometimes Prext talks too much. Forget what he just said, and maybe you'll live." The fellow's words froze the marrow in my bones, and it was all I could do to mumble, "I'll not breathe a word." The canoe slid away into the night. Their torches disappeared in the distance of the swamp. My snoring companions didn't hear the insidious rhythm of far-off drums.
Insidious, you say? A movie that I've never watched? Meow. What's that purple thing? Is that something I dropped earlier, I bet? Where was the smoking room? Oh, this is the kitchen. Wasn't this room right next to it, was it? Was this a smoking room? No. It's the spiders. No, sir. Wasn't it this room? No, this is the dining room. Was it this one? Ah. Is this room death or something? Cute. Nothing important. What about this thing? What is this? Oh, maybe it's like... Okay, so... Where is it? This one. The old cavalry saber? I'm supposed to put that right here. Maybe that's what will, like, open this or something. But for now, I'm gonna wrap things up. Let's listen to this.
The Tale of Captain J.W. Norton of the Army of the Union.
1862. The South was in collapse. Louisiana was open to us. I had each day to requisition victuals for our troops, and was aided in this endeavor by a score of brave men. Rebels were not yet ready to lay down their arms. The region was far from safe. I headed further and further west, and questioned many freed slaves. From them, I learned of a plantation on the coast. Its name was Derceto. We received a less than hearty welcome. Only Pickford, the owner, behaved in a friendly manner. While my men counted cattle and grain reserves, I learned what I could from him. Man was most unusual and possessed an extraordinarily cultured mind. At nightfall, I gave orders for the men to bivouac at Derceto. Pickford invited my second-in-command, Lieutenant Patterson, and myself to dine. And our host proved a most entertaining conversationalist. While coffee was being served, Patterson went to inspect the men's camp. The cigar Pickford offered me was so acrid that my head began to spin.
I wonder why the dialogue's kind of messed up for this book. It's a little, like, glitchy and skippy.
I remembered campfire tales of fellow officers trapped by devilish Confederate tricks. My mind floated in a foul and dense fog, from which emerged the enlarged and deformed face of Pickford. He grinned at me. Patterson's return chased off the nightmare. I heard shouts and firing from outside, and found the strength to take out my revolver. I fired 3 shots. Pickford fell to the floor. Patterson then helped me out of the burning house. The air was filled with smoke. We resembled a company in disorderly retreat. I saw slaves leaping into the flames of that inferno. They were trying to save Pickford's life.
So basically, this dude was like... He went to this guy's house and set up camp near there, and they let him. And then, at one point, the owner of the house offered them to come in and eat, and they did. And then at some point he offered him a cursed cigar, and he was like, dude, this cigar is making me hallucinate. And then at some point somebody came back and was like, dude, there's like fighting going on or something. And so he was like, what? And all of a sudden he pulls out his gun and kills the guy who offered him dinner and a cigar and is like, anyway, bye. And then people killed themselves trying to save him. Alrighty then. That's funny. There's like a boss fight in this next room, and if you try to hit him with anything except this sword, he just does a backflip. Just practicing. Oh, I got it. Nice. How much HP do I have now? 24? I mean, it could be better, but it could be worse, I reckon.
Daemonia Particularis, Signs and Rituals, by Heinrich Cassel, Ring Publications.
The ritual of invocation demands that the officiant be pure. We have already described the complex operations to be followed in order to call those that sleep in superior dimensions. We shall, for the present, limit ourselves to the sign of mutual recognition used amongst their number by adepts of the cult of the Old Ones. The sign also serves as protection when in the presence of a servant of evil. The sign resembles a blessing, save that the first and little fingers are both folded beneath the thumb, whilst the second and third fingers are held up. It would appear that this sign has no effect on adepts of a certain rank with knowledge of particular secrets contained in the corpus demonicus. The use of such signs is not without considerable risk to the user during any attempt to call upon those from without.
Those from without sounds pretty cool, actually. Dude, I'm trying to do the thing where you fold your index and pinky under your thumb. That is not comfortable. This is hard to do. This is hard to do for me, for some reason. Anyway. It's time for me to go, basically. I could play for a little longer, but I'm like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the game. So I want to save some stuff for tomorrow. Because for those of you who are here, which there's basically nobody, but for those of you who are here, if you don't know, whenever you stream on YouTube, you can't update your stream information in real time. So you have to do separate streams to be able to like update or change your stream information and whatnot. So basically, i.e., since I'm close to finishing this game, or close-ish, if I went ahead and tried to finish it right now, I wouldn't be able to. I'd get probably like 90, 95% of the way. And then tomorrow I would start up a stream and it would last for like 10 to 20 minutes at most. And then I would end the stream. So I'd rather not. So I'm going to try to save at least a little bit of a portion for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to stream for at least 30, 45 minutes to finish this game, because I want my streams to be longer than just like 10 or 15 minutes, you know? So I'm going to end now, start again tomorrow, and then that should wrap up this game, and then I'll start the sequel. So what I have to do basically is stream tomorrow, this game, finish it, stop the stream, and then update all of my info to be for like the second game and all that stuff. So it's a little bit of a process, but long story short, to make my stream ready for the second game, I have to beat this first in a separate one. So Mooney, you're a legend and you're a liar. Joe, I love you. You're a legend. You enjoy your day. Make sure to find some more sugar daddies, because you seem to have an infinite supply of them. But yes, everyone go find a sugar daddy. I'm enjoying this game so far. I really like the Lovecraft aspect of it. I really like the monsters and the graphics. I love the way that this is playing out. Even though the controls are a pain in the butt because it's an older game, I really like the music. I really like the Lovecraft aspect of it. It's so fun. It's right up my alley. But yes, I'm gonna go for now. I'll see you all in like 19 hours or so, 20 hours, hopefully. But until then, Lily, thanks for coming by. Mom, thanks for coming by. Mom, Mooney, Joe, I appreciate y'all. Bye, everybody. I te amo you. I quiero you. Whoa, Cinnamon! What the frick? What's up, Cinnamon? But yes, thanks for coming by. A jump scare at the end of the stream. Bye, everybody. I love you.